Let's go into topic number 3. What are polyps? So polyps are precancerous growths inside the colon. So a number of people, in fact, probably the vast majority of people, do develop colon polyps. And these are precancerous growths in the colon that have a chance to go into colon cancer. So this is why they're important. And here's the issue about colon polyps is that they typically tend to grow when you get older. And this is why we recommend universal colonoscopy screening starting at the age of 45. So what's the big deal? So polyps over time do progress into cancer. But the issue is that polyps don't cause any symptoms until it's too late. And so by the time you come to see me, whether you're having symptoms like pain, bleeding, your blood count doesn't know, you're low, you're anemic, you have a change in your bowel habits, there is a chance that the polyp has already grown so big it's causing issues and leading to cancer. So our goal is to find these polyps before they become cancer, before they become symptomatic, remove them, get them out of your colon so you don't have to ever worry about this ever again. And it's shocking to me that people are willing to have these polyps grow in their colon, ignore the colonoscopy because of whatever reason, and then develop colon cancer afterwards. This is literally the worst conversation I have with any patient, is letting them know they have a cancer that could have and should have been prevented by getting their colonoscopy. So what can you do today to prevent colon polyps? Here's what I'm going to recommend. Number 1, by far the most important thing, the number 1 thing you can do is to get a colonoscopy. Forget all the other tests. Forget Cologuard. Forget the stool testing. It's universally accepted by all the GI doctors, those that actually work in this field, that the colonoscopy is the best test to prevent colon cancer, to find polyps, and to remove them. By far, this is the number 1 test. There's no doubt in my mind, and there's no doubt in any GI doctor's mind. If you're 45 years and above, and you've not had your colonoscopy, come see me. We can get you taken care of. Number 2, know your family history. If you have a family history of colon cancer, especially if it's a first-degree relative, you actually may need to get your colonoscopy done sooner rather than later, before 45. Know your family history. Know if they have polyps, what age, or if they have colon cancer, what age as well. Number 3, if you're having symptoms, bleeding, pain, diarrhea, change in bowel habits, low blood count, don't ignore that. Even if you're young, come see one of us. Bleeding is never normal. Even if you're young, don't assume it's a hemorrhoid, because that could be a problem. And there are unfortunately a good number of individuals who I've taken care of who had rectal bleeding when they were younger. They assumed it was hemorrhoid, blew it off, came to see me years down the road for other issues. We did a colonoscopy, ended up being colon cancer. I do not want that for you. I do not want that for everyone. I want you to make sure that you're taken care of. And then lastly, modify your risk factors yourself. If you're obese, try and lose weight. We know that obesity is a risk factor for colon polyps and colon cancer. If you drink alcohol, minimize or even just eliminate that alcohol. We know that's a risk factor for colon cancer. And then also change your diet. We know that a diet that's high in meats, processed foods, cured foods will increase your risk of developing colon cancer. Switch your diet, decrease the amount of meats. I'm telling you, this works. It's effective, and it will decrease your risk of developing colon polyps and colon cancer. Let me know in the comments down below if you have let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about colon polyps, colon cancer, colonoscopy. I'm more than happy to answer those questions you guys have as well.